Hello and good evening, everyone. We are going to be playing Crossplay tonight. And I need to quick flip that around, make sure I'm on the right screens. Hopefully Richard will be able to join us, and possibly a new friend as well. All right. Get everything all situated correctly. Um, I'm gonna real quick text my other friend, see what time he plans on joining. All right. Texted him. I've messaged Richard several times. He has not messaged back, and he is offline. Although he did say he was available tonight. That might have been for an hour ago. He might be in bed. Unfortunately, I was at a train show, and I didn't make it home in time. Well, that's not true. I made it home at 7:30, almost exactly on the dot, rather than 8:30. But had to take care of the dogs, shower, bring in the paint out of the car because it can't be outside in that cold weather. All those fun things. But anyway, enough of me jibber jabbering on. Let us get some work done. Where did we leave off? Okay, so Richard was plowing. I'm confused. Oh, he did mention this, that he was fixing the bad foliage issues for this part. Huh. That is a stump, my friends. And we got rid of our stump grinder, I think. We can make this whole thing go away. All right. Well, other than that one stump, which do we still have? Oh, we do still have some devourers. Devourer of trees. Oop, more brakes, more brakes. Oh yes, that's right. We still have the devourers because we have this entire forest to get rid of still. naughty little stump. Oh, yes. Whoops, wrong button. Well, come on. There it goes. And one stump terminated. Oh, darn. I was about to terminate a crow. Oop. What do we got over here? What do we have over here? Foliage fixing that Richard missed. Oh, I heard a microphone thump.
Yep, I'm here.
All right, everybody. This is my real life friend Will, and he's gonna try joining us tonight. He was at the same train show as I was. He just didn't stay as long. Unfortunately, I still don't know where Richard is at.
Okay, my game was taking unusually long to load, so restarting it.
That's always fun. Hopefully you don't have any issues with the mods that we're using.
As not as long as they're not PC exclusive.
Nope, not on this server. That's my other server.
Okay, this is going to be the fun part, trying to locate your server.
Yeah, 'cause you can't type or anything in your box, in your search box.
No, I can search the game name.
Yeah, it should be fine then.
What is it?
Just put in HMG and you should find it. I think. Or did I change it to heavy metal? I don't even remember. Let's see. The updated info should be in the server info channel. Okay, I did change it to heavy metal gaming. But by the time you put in heavy metal, it comes up. Oh, my dogs are just nuts. I don't know if you guys can hear them over the microphone or not, but they're being pretty funny. Oh, good. I found another stump we missed. Great. And another. Holy crap. We got a lot of forest here. Well, this is a new one. I'm painting so much ground texture that my hand is actually starting to hurt. You're not still having troubles joining, are you?
I just finished the downloads,
Oh, gotcha.
I believe. Oh, there's a password. That's why I haven't been able to join it.
Yeah, it's in the Discord in that FS server info channel. That's basically the only requirement to join my servers is that you have to be on my Discord because we use the Discord voice chat. So I put a password in there to just keep any random person from joining. All right, I think that is all done now. Wow. All right, dogs, calm down. How'd that feel whacking your head on the wall? Alright, so that one's going to be a pain. We'll come at it tricky way. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Sealy P, for showing us that trick. Do you watch any farm sim YouTubers?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I used to watch Gray Still Plays doing it.
Interesting. That's one I've never watched. I've heard of him, but just never watched him. These days, I mostly watch Mr. Sealy P, who is a British console farm sim YouTuber. It's all he does. It's what he does for a job now. And then there's the farm sim guy and Argsy Gaming. Those are the ones that I watch the most. funny part is they're all British. Well,
Yeah.
Argsy's a New Zealander, but you know.
Okay, why is this not letting me put in a password anywhere?
I don't know because I don't play on console. It's part of why I was hoping Richard was here. He plays on PS5, so he knows the console stuff way better than I do. Boy, our parking area is a mess. We've been bad just abandoning equipment wherever. Ah, crud. Still having issues, huh?
Yep, still trying to figure it out.
Alright, no worries. What is your favorite tractor brand?
I kind of like either Case IH or New Holland.
Oh no. Oh no.
You like John Deere, don't you?
I like John Deere, Massey Ferguson, Fendt, anything that's not Case. I like International Harvester pre-case. Um, Minneapolis Moline, Oliver. I only ask because when you join, you get to use some of our 2.4 million to buy whatever tractor you want to have for your primary ride. And then we've got a couple of medium-sized um, Massey Fergusons that are just for general use. My big tractor is a big John Deere 8RX 410. Alright, little Massey, I left you in a bad spot. And this is why we shouldn't just abandon equipment wherever. Let me try something. Alright, I just removed the password, so you should be able to join without it now, rather than monkeying around trying to figure out whatever the issue is.
Huh. Still not letting me join. I've got a red exclamation point next to it.
And you're trying to join the one that says crossplay?
Yep.
Red exclamation point usually means you're missing mods. If you click the, I think it's called show details or something,
Yeah.
it'll tell you what you're missing.
You don't have a whole lot of mods.
Nope.
Oh, that's what it is right there. You have the Kubota pack.
And you don't?
And I do not.
Ah, darn it. Yeah, we use that for the passengers and vehicles part. Well, tar and damnation.
Oh, it says I own this, so let me just install it.
Oh, so you do own it. Good.
Well, I had the season pass, so
yes.
for almost everything that they sent me.
I have all the season passes. FS19 and FS22, because I started with FS19. And I just buy all the season passes. I don't care if I don't even use anything from them. I do it just to support the company so that they can keep making a better game. Sweet. Plowing of the field is done.
All right. Well, now that I got that,
That's funny because that should have auto-downloaded if you owned it when you hit the download mods button before.
oh, I'm connecting.
Sweet. Cool. As soon as you're
Yeah,
fully, go ahead.
yeah. One nice thing about uh, the Xbox One X is it loads the game in like 10, 15 seconds instead of like 5, 10 minutes like the old Xbox.
Yeah. When you're fully in, if you're not already, join the Heavy Metal Gaming farm, or well, the HMG Crossplay farm. Don't join the bank. You won't have any permissions. And as soon as you're a member, I'll give you some permissions, and you'll be able to buy your
Okay,
tractor.
I just joined.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Just give
What
me a
the
fun
heck is
minute.
this?
All right, you should have permissions now. You should be able to buy a tractor.
What's this map called again?
This is called Closer to Home or Close to Home. Yeah, Close to Home. So I actually had input on this map during its design process. So you can thank me for a few features or how they were implemented. What it is, we are playing in a
Giant
child
sandbox.
sandbox. Yep, we are playing in a child
Yeah,
sandbox. It's great. On the
yeah. This
map
is,
Renabu. So his other map, the one that he did first, we are in the backyard of one of the houses from that map.
okay.
So that
Nice. So
gigantic house that you can see in the distance, that is
yep,
that is one of the
big,
the farms on
big
his
red one.
first map. Well, I mean there's four buildings, I think, three or four. Yeah, four buildings. Or is it? No, it's only three, but one of them's L-shaped, so it goes around two sides.
I have come to a disappointing conclusion that rock picking is very, very unfruitful.
Depends on what you use it for. I do it
I mean,
purely
I
for the
guess that's
lime.
true.
If you
All
do it
right, what do
on,
we have?
go ahead.
What do we have to do?
Well, I just finished plowing, and I think we've got like three or four fields to plant. Did you buy your tractor?
I didn't buy anything yet.
Go ahead and do that.
Looking at the equipment that we're going to be hauling.
Fairly big. Our
Um,
8S Massies do it, but they don't like it.
oh,
It
I mean, am I okay? Are you plowing and then I'm gonna cultivate?
Plowing's already done. So we're
Okay.
gonna grab those two big air seeders, and we have three total fields to seed. So we just got to get busy. If we can even plant anything, that's what I'm looking at right now. Or did I turn? Are we without seasons on this one? I think we are. Seasonal growth, no. Yes, so we have seasons turned off on this one. So yes, never mind. We can plant anything we want, anytime we want.
You said you like Fent, right?
I love Fent, but this is your tractor. You're going to personalize the number plate, put whatever you want on it that designates it as your tractor. So the only time we drive each other's tractors is if, like right now, Richard wasn't here and he was hooked up to the plow that I needed, so I unhooked him and moved his tractor. That's all we do with our personalized tractors.
I'm in the process of buying it. Uh, does it matter what I put on the plate?
No, as long as it's personalized to you.
Okay. Um, I'm just responding to a text. I was playing Fortnite with a buddy, and he had to run his mother-in-law home.
Oh, fun. Uh, the in-laws. I have never had good luck with in-laws, unfortunately.
Well, luckily, mine's probably better than my parents
Well,
to an extent.
I guess that happens.
I
What do we
don't
want?
like that all of a sudden they made like a permanent change to all the license plates. Like they're all European plates.
Well, it's by the map. So on
Oh,
this map, it's all um, uh, where's he from? Not Sweden. One of those Scandinavian countries. My brain is too fried tonight to remember exactly which country he's from. Norway. He's from Norway. So it should be all Norwegian license plates for this map because that's the way he
okay.
set it up.
Ah, perfect.
And then
Uh,
our PC only map that we play on, which Richard also plays on PC, so that he can play on that one too. Um, that one
do
is
you
in
have
Scotland and has Scottish license plates.
nice?
Yeah,
Um, do you do license plates front, and back, or is it personal?
personal. I do both because it makes it easier to see if two people have the same tractor,
Okay.
but it doesn't really matter.
All right. Let's see where I am on the map here. I'm here. The farm is over to my left. All right, en
So
route.
yeah, so hold on. That big right-hand curve where our fields are at, just across the railroad tracks, there is a gap in the fencing there where you can actually just ride across the tracks and end up in our field as a shortcut if you'd like.
Wait, am I going the right way or the wrong way here?
You're going the correct way. You're gonna
All right.
go around the left curve that you start on there at the store, then around a curve to the right, and then there's a sharper curve to the right, and you're real close to the railroad tracks. That's where you can jump across.
Okay.
So, which would you prefer to do? The field that's going to be grass or the field that's going to be canola, if it matters to you?
Don't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm already set for canola, so I will hit the canola field.
And what field number am I sowing here?
The one without a number. So there's 13 and 14, which 14 is a little tiny field that
So I'm guessing that one that's just north of me right here.
to your left, actually. So to your
Oh,
west. You're on 13. I'm thinking
yep.
actually, should we plow 14 and the big unnumbered one together?
Probably. I'm
Yep.
just going up here and grabbing the sower real quick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that before I start planting because that makes sense. I'm gonna be naughty and borrow Richard's tractor for this since it's gonna be so quick. He'll yell at me later. I'll just tell him it's your fault. You're the one who suggested we play tonight, and you're not even here. He's from the UK, so it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. He might
All
have
right, this
fallen
field right
asleep.
here.
Where you at? Let's see. Yes. But yeah, we're gonna join that together with 14, which I'll do real quick right across in front of you. This field is kind of bumpy. If it skips any bits, don't worry about it. We will just come back and smooth the terrain and then plant anything that's missed next time or whatever we got to do. All right, drop the plow. You know, dumbass, it helps if you turn on create fields. Hate when I do that. So I forget. Did you? Well, no, you never came back. That's right. You never came back to the layout. Did you find any good scores at the show?
I actually did come back to the layout, but you weren't in there at the moment.
Oh, of course. You must have come back when I was out using the restroom or out at my car with Cornelius.
Um, whatever you might have been doing at the car. Not even gonna ask on an open mic, but
He bought paint.
uh,
He bought some paint, some C&O blue and
okay,
yellow paint.
all
Pervert.
right. I want to know who got who was running the Marquette Railroad.
That was me.
Uh, that was you. Where did you get that?
I pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered
That's
two of them. I pre-ordered both numbers that Bowser did, and I only got one.
you want to sell the copy?
No, I only got one. I pre-ordered
Oh,
two. There were two different numbers, and I only got one of them. And I was not very happy about that.
yeah. I would love to get that one because I'm pretty sure that's the railroad that goes along here in Muskegon.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I saw that and I'm like, who the fuck has that? I want it.
Me. Haha.
Oh my god, oh I'm jelly.
You should be. And it runs so beautiful. Although that one has coupler problems. Go figure.
So oh yeah, we stopped at Ryder's on the way back because my buddy was looking for a NCE Pro power cab, and they didn't have one with the power supply. They had just the controller.
Yeah. So I assume he didn't buy it.
No, he did not.
Let me find out. I might be able to order him one if he's willing to PayPal me the money. I have a distributor for those.
Well, we kind of sort of found one at the train show. He was just more concerned with if
Ooh.
something was wrong with it, he wasn't going to be able to return it or anything.
Right. So you didn't
He
buy the one at the
no, he
train
didn't.
show either?
No,
Okay, because I can get him a good deal on a brand new one. In fact, why don't I just tab out and look real quick? I can do those things. Yay. All right, browser. Go to my distributor. If I could type. All right, so log in. Sign in. Ooh. Yes. And add items. Inventory search. NCE.
I still wanted like 179 for just the controller. I'm like, dude, I got the controller in the cab for like barely anything more than that.
So, do they have any in stock? I don't know the item number off the top of my head, or I could just search that. All right, so all items, search. Power cab, 2 amp system. Holy
I
crap,
already started seating, by the way.
yeah, I saw. Thank you. Uh, they don't have
Field is
any.
a little bumpy.
Yeah, it is. They don't have any in stock, but the retail on them is up to $250. I could sell it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I could sell it to them for 175.
Okay, I'll hit them up tomorrow.
But like I said, they don't have any in stock, so it could be 6 months to a year before he sees it.
Yeah, makes me really glad I got mine when I did, even though my layout's still in progress.
Yep. Um, there's one more place you should have checked, and maybe you guys can still go to Grand Rapids again at some other point and check, and that's Hobby Recycling. He actually
Yeah,
stocks brand new power cabs.
okay. I might have to call them or have him call them and tell them, hey, if you're looking for one, you might want to call tomorrow or
Yeah.
today or whenever.
Yes. Come on, unfold, you stupid cedar. Erg. Of course, it helps if I push the right button. yelling at the equipment for my mistake.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's what truck drivers do. Blame the equipment.
Right. Okay, I've done one full loop around this entire thing.
Yeah. Well, if you run out of seed, just run down to the store and buy some.
Yeah, I only spent like 400 grand on this tractor.
Yeah, that's about what I spent on mine. They're all pretty much similar on these big tractors. 400 to half a mil. I got the 8RX. I really wanted the 9RX, but the 9RX mod that I want is PC only. So I don't have it on here.
God damn it, I'm so jealous that I finally found that frickin' Marquette Railroad engine, and doesn't sound like they even make them anymore.
They don't. And
God
what
damn
is
it.
going on with my steering wheel tonight? Bowser will probably make them again, but it's only been a year. So it's usually about 5 years between runs. Because they got to make the tooling worth it.
Yeah, I will make scrutinized, detailed descriptions of yours if I look at it long enough, and I will just find a shell and make one my own, damn it.
Well, you can find the pre-painted ones already ready to go on eBay. They're just slightly more than the original retail right now because it's only been a year since they just came out.
Right.
My second Ferks lease unit, I had to get that way because I ordered one of each of those too, and just like the Marquette Rail unit, it didn't come in.
I saw Malachi there, and Malachi and Jake.
I saw Jake and Alex Christmas, who you probably don't know.
No, I saw Alex, one from yesterday.
Oh yeah, duh, you met him at Bruce's. I forgot all about that. Dude, I am so tired.
I'm surprised you're streaming.
Well, I had to miss my normal Thursday night because Reese, knock that off. Because the dog I just yelled at got fixed, and I had to stay downstairs with her to keep her from injuring herself. She just got home from the vet that day, so. This is supposed to be a makeup stream, and it was Richard's idea, and he was supposed to be here. Damn him, damn him, damn. For putting in canola, I'm sure not using a whole lot of seed. I started at 49%, and I'm only down to 46. And
I'm using grass pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was when I started, but I'm down to 2,000 liters.
Well, I'm under 2,000. Yeah, I'm under 2,000 now.
You got a smaller field.
No, they're about the same size.
I like how on the map it doesn't even show a difference in between the two fields anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it was originally all one.
No.
One field.
Well, originally the part down by the river, the downhill part, wasn't even a field. It was a forest. We deforested it and made it a field.
This map is rather bumpy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no bueno. Missing a lot of spots. Because the seeder just won't grab it.
Well, what you do is when you go over a spot like that, go into the build mode and grab the smoothing tool and smooth it off. Obviously, move out of the way first and smooth it off, and then try to go over it again with the seeder.
I'm
And
just gonna I'm just gonna seed pretty much everything, and then the spots that I missed, I'll know that they're high, and then I'll just go back and redo the whole field with that, and then clean them up real quick with the seeder.
yeah, at least it's not like FS19 where the frickin' smoothing tool turned your ground into grass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of the other tools still do that, but I think the up and down tools still do that. The raise and lower. Oh, no way. So I'd been going along with my foot on the accelerator, right? I have a steering wheel set up, and been going along with my foot on the accelerator, and I was seating it like I think 12 mile an hour or something like that. I put the cruise control on, and it went up to 20. That shouldn't happen, but I'll take it.
Well, I mean, I'm only seeding at about 12 miles an hour, but I just leave I got my cruise at 13 so that I know it's at least trying to go past what it's being held back at.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's my missed spot from my previous pass rather.
How
Apparently, I
many
can't
viewers do
English.
we have right now, or viewers, listeners?
Uh, my dashboard says 0, but I know for a fact there's at least 2 because I'm one of them. I always watch my own streams just to get the credit. Why not?
Yeah, I'll play for a bit and give my buddy time to test out another game that he's got. Then I'll go back and play some Fortnite in a bit.
Fortnite, ugh.
Yeah, I know it's stupid. It is. There are times that I'm just like, why in the fuck did I re-download this game?
So
But
the game itself, to me, is not the problem. It's all the jackasses that play it that's the problem. There are a lot of jerks that play that game, and I don't have time for that. Pretty much the only multiplayer I play anymore is this, and then convoy mode on American Truck Sim. Everything else is single player. I just don't have patience for assholes anymore.
I well, I could re-download American Truck Simulator on my laptop, and I could just plug my controller in there and play it.
Oh, okay. So you have a computer that's capable of playing games.
It's like a Lenovo from like 2018.
So not great.
Yeah, it's a YN or it's a Y20, I think. Pretty sure it's got the yeah. I paid for the i7 core upgrade on it, but I mean the thing is like I think the game that really puts it to the full test is Ark Survival because that thing runs my CPU hot.
Well, so will Farm Sim because it's not very well optimized. I was thinking about giving you my extra copy of Farm Sim since I tried giving it away in contests on my channel 3 different times, and the first time the person was like, "Oh, I thought it was for any platform," despite the fact that it clearly says PC. Because it's the frickin' collector's edition from when the game first came out. I bought 3 of them at like I think they were like $80 a pop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were expensive. And it's unopened in original packaging still. And yeah, so I successfully gave away one, but the second copy that I was trying, I have one for myself, obviously. And then the second copy I tried to give away, I gave it away 3 times, but all 3 times the person couldn't use it for whatever reason, so I never even shipped it to them. People not reading the rules of the contest. One of them was in some foreign country, and it's like, no, this is open to U.S. residents only, as it clearly says. Thank you for playing. Have a nice day. I'm not gonna pay $80 for a game and then pay $150 to ship it to your little country.
Is it soften or is it level? Trying to remember.
Soften is what we want. Level, I don't know if that one will change your field texture back to grass.
I'm pretty sure that one doesn't. I'm gonna check it real quick. Yes, it does. Okay.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Soften's the
No,
only one that
I
doesn't. But soften does what we need. We don't want the fields to be perfectly flat anyway. We want soften so that it keeps the slope. Are you already done seeding?
no, got a little bit more to do. Oh, soften doesn't take away the spot that I've actually already.
No, to fix that you have to plow again with create fields turned on. So hopefully
Well,
it's just a
luckily
little spot.
it's the smallest possible square that it could possibly be.
Good. That works.
If you see where I'm at down here,
I do,
that's
down by the
where.
river.
Yep.
Holy cow, dogs. Miss Reese, do you think you should be playing that hard? It's only been a couple days since your surgery. She's like, I don't care. As long as she doesn't, rip her freaking stitches out. Yeah, I do soften with the biggest size circle. I don't do the square, I do the circle. Biggest size and strongest strength.
Okay. I was doing like medium size, but definitely have the strength turned up so it's decent results.
And doesn't take 5 hours.
Yeah. It's my strong hand.
uh, that's right, Miss Reese. Just hold your brother down and lick his ear, you freaking weirdo. Lick the inside of his ear. Lick his earwax out. Yum.
Yeah, right.
Freaking dogs, man. They do some weird stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but when we first started talking and everything, when you bought that first couple decoders from me, were you not the one that was welding?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Surprised you didn't tell me then that you were into farm sim when I started talking about my real tractor.
Yeah, I don't know, I just missed it.
Uh, so funny though that we have so much the same hobbies.
Okay, I too am going to be naughty for just a minute while I go uh, fix this little spot.
Don't worry about that. It's too small and that plow is too big.
All I
Oh,
have to do is pretty much just set it down, turn it on, and then lift it back up.
that square is a little bigger than I thought. I thought you said the smallest size, which is like a tiny little postage stamp. That big, yeah. It should be fixed.
Oh, actually, hold on. Can I set it down with it folded up?
Negative.
Nope.
All right, I am done seeding. Quad track.
You leave me and my tractor choices alone, sir.
No tractor shaming.
There will be no tractor shaming in this neighborhood.
Well, one of the one of the model railroad clubs. Almost everyone there. This is in Grand Rapids. Almost everyone there is like between the ages of like 17 and 25. There's a few old guys, but most of them are in that age range. So one of their rules is no kink shaming. If that gives you any indication of the kind of things that they talk about at the club.
Yeah, I quite literally just had to put this plow down and then turn it on.
All right, I've gone since I was done. I've gone ahead and leveled everywhere that, well, not leveled, but softened everywhere that will soften. There's one little spot over here by the hose that just will not cooperate.
I'll be honest with you. I pretty much softened the whole field, and I just went a little faster on some spots than others.
Well, there were a few that were still pretty big dips, so that's what
Yeah.
I focused on. All right. If it's still costing money, it's not softened all the way. All right, that one's not costing any money. That one is still
I'm gonna.
costing money.
I am gonna make this field as soft as Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day costs me.
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
What is that from?
The first Austin Powers.
Ah, yes. I knew I recognized it.
I'm like, please tell me that you do.
Yeah, I just couldn't come up with the from where.
It struck that bell. You couldn't figure out the tone.
Correct. That's a good way of saying that. I like that. I'm gonna have to steal that from you. Hello, Alexander.
Yeah, being on a farming simulator, I was happier than a, you know what, running backwards naked through a cornfield. Good old Larry the Cable Guy.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. His other saying that he did for a children's movie, his other version of that.
I don't think I ever heard that one.
Happened in a tornado in a trailer park.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm happier than a tornado in a trailer park.
Oh, there's the other plow. I knew we had a second one. We have two of almost everything, equipment-wise. The only exceptions, I think, are the combine and the sprayer, the self-propelled sprayer, and maybe there's only one rock picker. Yeah, I think there is.
Alright, I think I got this field somewhat smoothed out. I mean, it's not flat, but at least now should be able to traverse it. Yeah, that's a high, damn it, that's a high spot. Son of a biscuit.
Where the hell's that cedar going? That cedar just kept moving on its own after I detached from it and plowed into one of the semi-trucks.
Oh, you forgot to set the air brakes on it. Shame on you.
They don't have air brakes. They have hydraulic brakes. I apparently forgot to set the wheel chocks. Mm.
Yeah, I am by no means making this whole thing flat, but I definitely have been making sure I'm taking my time on getting these like very ah, excuse me.
That sounded healthy.
Very no Yeah, I had a bad runny nose the other day when we lost power, and it kind of all just, it went into my chest when I was sleeping, and then when it does that, it takes me like I'll be sick for 2 days, and then it takes me like 3 weeks in order to get all the crap out of my lungs.
Oh,
To
so you're
try,
just like me. That's why I'm still coughing and sneezing almost 2 weeks after
yeah,
getting sick.
yeah. Like my nose was just plugged yesterday when I was at Bruce's, but I was a little hesitant about it. I'm like,
As long as you're not actually sick and you've taken a COVID test that's negative, he doesn't care. And really, he probably doesn't even care about the COVID thing. It's some of the other people that are there that are a little more, let's just say, liberal leaning.
I take it you're more conservative leaning.
I am libertarian. Personal
The,
responsibility and freedom above all. The problem is that most people who claim to be libertarians want the personal freedom without having to take the equal responsibility, which is bullshit.
so what that falls underneath the like play into what I want, but I don't have to listen to you and follow your way or accept
Well, no,
my actions for their own.
that's an anarchist.
Okay.
So there's a. Are you familiar with the political compass?
No.
Okay. In the media, they only ever talked about the left and the right, right? The extreme left, the
Yeah.
extreme right, yada yada yada. Well, there's a north and south and up and down also. It's a four-pointed compass. It's a grid. Okay. So you got the liberals on one side, you got the conservatives on the other. Those are your left and right. Um, and then as you go north, you've got libertarians on one side of the axis, and if I recall correctly, the other side of the north axis is like your communists and stuff. But then if you go south, you find the anarchists. Now, what's really funny is that most of the best people in the world who they've plotted on this political compass end up closer to libertarian than anything else. So we're talking about people like Gandhi, really, really good people plotted onto this political chart based on their known answers, because obviously they're not taking the test themselves. So they get plotted by professionals using everything that's known about them in the public domain. So, like Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and I'm not religious, but, they were good people. And almost all the really good, famous people cluster around the libertarian area, which is
Okay.
pretty funny, if you ask me. And that'll be enough political talk for the night.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have for contracts, because everything on our farm is done except for fertilizing. Currently, no contracts available. Well, okay, do we have fertilizing that needs done? I mean, we certainly have 2 fields that we just planted, right?
Essentially.
Um, oh yeah, we have lots of planting that needs to be done, unfortunately. Or not planting, fertilizing. Holy cow. Every field that we have except for field 15 needs to be fertilized. So 13 and 14, the two that we just worked in, both unnumbered fields that we made and 16 all need fertilized. Yay. And unfortunately, the little narrow grass field just south of 15 is at the next to last growth stage, so we're only going to be able to fertilize it once. Whoops. We screwed that up. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I actually didn't even spend that much money today, surprisingly.
I spent $9 and I got three three more grain hoppers to add to my train that you saw behind those three SD 40-2s and one, I think it's a GP 35. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, I need to remember to haggle a little bit harder when they don't have a price on something and it's not in a box. Or
Yeah.
like it's in a box but it's not in like, you know, a manufacturer box, like it's just a box. Be
These were
like,
three loose cars wrapped in shrink wrap. There's a reason that I only paid $3 a piece.
I mean, the first guy was like 20 bucks for two cars. I'm like, I'll do 12.
Well, you know, it
And
depends on what cars they are, too.
they weren't anything special. They were just a couple of like four hopper covered or four bay covered hoppers, and then like they were like, I think one was a I'd have to look at them again, but I think one was a CSX, the other one was a GT.
Right, but what brand? You know,
Right,
because Athearn Genesis is expensive. Walters Proto is expensive.
right. But it's like if someone says that's what they are, and I can't find a marking on it, and it's not in a box, it's like, well, I'm calling bullshit.
Well, you just have to know your cars then and what each of them looks like. But
Yeah,
you haven't been in the hobby long enough to be able to do that yet. I can identify almost all of the manufacturers just by examining the cars. Um, Unless people have done like major upgrades, then it gets harder because they'll change details and stuff, and it's like, okay, who made this?
yeah. Some of them just have like that really gaudy, almost like Tonka toy Thomas the Tank Engine blue, and it's like, nah, that's getting painted.
Well, on the covered hopper front, there are some real ones out there with some pretty crazy ass colors. They
Okay, I'm starting to get a little pissed off over here. I'm starting to see I'm still seeing some dirt here, and it's starting to mock me.
Are you mocking me? Oh crap! What movie's that from now? It's a
I
Hispanic
wasn't
dude
think
saying it.
I
Crap!
wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Of course you
When
were.
Carl and Meatball are cleaning his car so much that they're stripping paint off of it because they're in desperate need of candy. Hey, you think we ought to take another pass on this thing? Because I'm seeing some paint here, and that's starting to mock me.
uh,
Yeah, it's just on a really bad cut of the hill that
are,
definitely probably should not have been a plowed area.
right on the very
Or
edge
like,
over by the hose.
yeah, kind of
Just
like right
ignore
here
it.
where I'm at.
Ignore it.
All right.
I'll come back through at some point and paint grass or something into it.
Okay, I'm just gonna fold my cedar up and put it away then.
So, the really nice thing about this self-propelled spreader, it's like 80 frickin' feet wide.
Oh, what's that? I can do your whole freaking 20-acre field in two passes? Sold.
Well, There's a reason that this stupid thing costs more than either of our tractors.
I'm gonna see if I can move this damn seeder away off of the TLX.
That is not the TLX, sir. Or it might be on this one, actually. I can't remember now. Yeah,
Oh, it
I think
says
you're right. I think you're right
yeah,
on this map.
yeah, the Phoenix or something.
Um,
I actually pushed it and it just went away. Like it rolls on its own. That's a little scary.
well, you know, somebody forgot the wheel chocks. Who was driving that last?
Wasn't me, tell you that much.
Well, you know,
I
now
like
you're gonna have to come visit me though, and maybe go for a ride on my tractor. Drive one in real life.
that sounds a little too much like a date, sir.
Well, a play date maybe, but not like a romantic date. You know, a play date like we're 5-year-olds. Uh, I got to get some equipment to tow behind that tractor. I want to get a little 2-bottom plow, cultivator, little seeder, and then grass equipment, a mower, baler, rake, and tedder. But before I bother buying any of that, I better buy the 20-acre plus piece of land. Man, if I wasn't broke as broke can be, there was a Massey Ferguson combine on Facebook Marketplace for $800 with a corn header. But
All right. Anything that I need to do?
I don't know. I found fertilizing and just went and did it. I didn't look at what else needs to be done. Feel free to have a look around, see if anything jumps out at you.
He owns a tractor that's here. I know what I can do. The truck's a free game, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna borrow this truck. Wait, do you have any kind of grain storage anywhere here?
Yep. Up top on the other side of the farmhouse.
Okay, I'm looking. Alright, there they are. There's a lonely truck just sitting over here by itself.
Uh-huh. What's your thought?
I'm just gonna grab a truck, grab a dump trailer, and go down and fill up the dump trailer with some fertilizer, or not fertilizer, but seed, and then bring it back. That way, when we got to refill, we don't have to run all the way down across the train tracks and stuff.
Huh, well.
Not a whole crap ton of seed. Obviously, these things hold a lot.
No. We got money. Fill the whole thing.
That's gonna take a while.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think we have the 82 Studio buy anything silo, or I would just plunk that down and we could buy it out of that. Do
Oh,
we? Do we? That is the question.
let's see. That would be in.
Containers, I believe. I don't see it
I think you're
there.
right.
I don't see it under silos. It's not under silo extensions, not under tools. I was pretty sure I didn't have it installed.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, Grab as much as you feel like grabbing. How's that?
Alright, first thing I need to do is get the dolly out from underneath one of them.
Ah, yes. The dollies are there because we're. Are you familiar with the tree devourer? That is how we are
Uh,
removing trees.
that grinder that you had over here.
Yeah. You can grind entire trees. So you tow the trailer behind you with a dolly and put the devourer on the front 3-point. I don't know if you grabbed a front 3-point on yours or not. I hope so.
No. Oh, no, mine actually doesn't have a front 3-point.
No option for it at all?
Not on a articulated.
9RX can do it. John Deere's better.
Well, I mean, if I wanted to go with the case Magnum, I could have done that.
I think that's what Richards is actually, even though it's blue. I'm pretty sure it's a Case Magnum. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Special edition. Twin turbos.
Yeah, that's why that thing freaking rips. That thing, you can hear that thing whistling. Turbo diesel.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised your quad track does not have a front 3-point option. Interestingly, there's a bracket under there, like it could have something mounted to the front end of it, but only a bracket.
It's you'd have to get close and kind of look at it, but it's actually a cable that connects the front of the tractor to the back of the tractor.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the bracket that the little storage box is held on by on the side. Oh no, oh no, we have a Phantom U, and he's slow running. That is terrifying.
Oh God.
With steel gloves on and a cowboy hat and shades and your real life beard. What's up with that? Why'd you put your real life beard on him?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, there he disappeared. Oh my god, thank goodness. It's because you got back out of the tractor and walked, didn't you?
Yeah.
As soon as they only hang around while you're in a vehicle. They get spawned. It's a bug in the game where when you get into a vehicle, it leaves you also on the outside of the vehicle, a Phantom U. Hope you don't drive those things like that in real life. Damn, man. Speed demon. That is a nice cab over, though. Wish I had one in real life.
I'll show you how I drive in real life.
Not
like that.
That was great. That was perfect timing. I might have to snip that one and turn that one into a short. I'll show you how I drive in real life. Rack.
I thought I was gonna get more speed in order to hit that jump right there. Wow, this thing fishtails out under itself so easy.
In the grass especially. Oh, I do not feel like deforesting tonight. I think we might call it here pretty shortly. Hour and a half, almost. That's a pretty good stream for a night that I put in a 12-hour day.
Yeah.
Just wandering around our parking area, having a look.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't like this truck. I'd rather be driving the Mac. I almost want to get a little day cab Mac just to be like, yeah, I just went with cheap, okay? It's not like the freaking Roadrunner with over 1,000 horsepower or anything like that.
Well, you don't have to go full throttle.
I was trying to stop and make a slight turn. And I wasn't going full throttle either. I was just cruising, going through the turns, and I'm like, oh, there's the place I need to stop. hit the brakes, gave it a slight turn, and like the whole thing just wanted to fishtail. I'm like, this is not real life. This is like real life in snow.
Welcome to Farm Sim Physics. What are you dogs doing? Why are you barking? Huh? You're okay. You're not in trouble. I just asked why you were barking. Oh, you cannot be in my lap. Oh, you cannot climb in my lap. I just got headbutted right in the microphone. Are you still there?
Yes.
Or more accurately, am I still there? My 3-year-old pit bull just headbutted me right in the chin and knocked my microphone out of whack. He hasn't seen me really all weekend except for when I come home at night because I was at Bruce's all day yesterday, and then the train show all day today.
Yeah, good thing you got that Chevy Malibu. Take freaking saving gas a little bit.
It's not a Malibu. It's the next one down. It's the Cruise.
Oh yeah, the Cruise.
I can get 50 miles to the gallon. Actually, my best mileage record in that thing is 51.6 miles to the gallon.
Doing what, like 55?
No, that's expressway.
Oh wow.
Driving, just slowing it down to 70 instead of doing 75.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of jealous. That's why I was driving the Equinox, because if you saw my normal like summer truck and everything, you'd be like, oh yeah, 16 to 18 a gallon.
I think my truck gets 12. 2001 Dodge Ram with the big V8 Magnum, and it's the early Magnum where the fuel economy was even worse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the 10 to 12 range, especially now because it's old. It might have been 14 when it was brand new.
Yeah, Dodge's whole thing was um, displacement, and in order to get more horsepower, just burn more fuel.
Yep, and it's got the horsepower. Holy crap! When I first got it, I bought it earlier this year for $500, believe it or not. And when I first bought it, I was driving it home, and I took off from a stop sign making a left-hand turn, and there was a little bit of traffic coming. It wasn't like super close, but I'm not a rude asshole. If I pull out in front of somebody, I put my foot in it and go. Well, I almost did in that pickup what you were just doing in the semi. I almost fishtailed it and spun it right around, put it in the ditch, and I hadn't even driven it 7 miles yet.
Jeez.
It's like, okay, holy shit, she got some power underneath of her. You go from driving that little car where you have to put your foot all the way to the floor in that circumstance to driving that truck, and you're going to like almost triple the horsepower and a lot more torque. Yeah, whoops. That's what I get for not owning a pickup for a decade. I forgot how to drive one. Which is why, I mean, I went to the guy's house, right? So I saw this ad on Facebook Marketplace, a whole stack of old gas cans, including some nice old metal ones that were in great shape. And, none of them had like the annoying safety spout, which is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
So there were like 5 gas cans, $20 for all five. I'm like, hell yes, because I want those two metal 5 gallon cans for getting ethanol free gas to put through my tractor, right? Because I don't want to clog up my carburetor on that tractor. And I'm there, and we're talking. We're talking about his two boats and everything. And I said, yeah, I want a boat, but I don't have a pickup to pull it right now, and all this. And he says, yada yada yada. And when I finished talking, he says, I got a truck right over there for $500. I said, what? We went over and looked at it. Yeah, it needed tires, so really it's cost me with tires and replacing one front end component, the one front end component that he hadn't already replaced. All told, including the cost of the truck, I'm into it for about $2,500. And
Terrible.
no, and tires on the truck like that, that's $1,800 right there just in tires. If
Right.
if you want good tires, which I only buy good tires, I am extremely picky on my tires. They got to have at least a 7 rating in all 4 categories or all 5 categories, or I ain't buying them. The ones on my car are actually, um, the rating system's out of 10, right? And all of the ratings except for one are 9, and that one is ice, and it's an 8. That's freaking awesome. Those are good tires. I don't regret spending the $600 on them either for that car because I can drive it anywhere except through piled up snow because she sits too low to the ground. I bottom out. Ask me how I know.
Oh, do tell this story.
So my driveway is off of an alley, and I went out and I snowblowed, and I opened everything up, and then I went back in the house. Well, several hours later, I had to leave. The city had come through, plowed the roads, and there wasn't that much in the mouth of the alley, and I thought I could make it through. I didn't make it. I was not a happy camper. That was a lot of digging underneath of a car with a shovel. $31,999 according to the silo. You lost a liter.
Yeah.
It's probably stuck in the crevices of the trailer. Oh.
I actually didn't spin that out on the way back. I was full throttle from the tracks all the way up here and didn't spin out.
That's weird. I'd say it was because you had weight in it, but those are the unreal capacity, so the weight of your load doesn't actually count. It's turned off.
Oh, there's the high range. It's like low range, and then it just goes high range.
Yeah, that thing's a little flaky in reverse sometimes. It is not, by the way, the TLX. I didn't think so. It's the Lizard Dog 3406, 581 horsepower, 18-speed trans. It's a Peterbilt.
Oh.
It's a Peterbilt 352.
Wow, you think they would have given this thing an Optimus Prime decal option?
Can't for copyright reasons.
Well, son of a diddly.
Oh, holy
there's
crap.
You got to see this one guy. He's called Felonious Falafel, and it was talking about, like, at the bottom of his TikTok it says when you're interviewing the new guy and he's a Mickey Mouse fan or something, and he gets like halfway through and saying like, "Oh yeah, I only take 1 day or only 2 days off a year. That is it." "Oh, what do you take the 2 days off for?" "Oh, I like to go to Disneyland. You know, been going to Disneyland ever since I was a kid, and I can't get enough of it." He's like, "Oh, so you're a Disney adult?" He's like, "No, wait a minute. Now, just because I'm a Disney adult," and he goes into this whole thing about defending himself, and he gets to, in talking about Mickey Mouse used to be his favorite show, and when his parents would argue, he'd turn up the volume and just drown it out with listening to Mickey Mouse and, drift away. He's like, "Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you grew up like that. So, you owe you being an upstanding person to Mickey Mouse." And he's like, "Absolutely." And then the guy interviewing goes, "Well, oh boy, get the fuck out."
Nice.
Oh, it's freaking hilarious. I love watching the guy. The most recent one I saw was like, when your supervisor comes in talking mad shit, and it's like, all right, people, listen up. The next time you're gonna refer a friend to come and apply here, make sure they don't look like Post Malone. Whoa, wait a minute, wait just a goddamn minute, Steve. You know, you don't cross the line. Post Malone is a great person. And then it goes to like another person in the group, and he's like, Steve, we will fucking kill you if you ever talk like to Post Malone like that again. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean it. I apologize. And another guy, piping up in the back. You know what, Steve? Apology not accepted. We will fucking kill you if you ever talk that shit about anybody we like again. And it goes back to the main guy, and he's like, "There, Post Malone is like the only good thing we have left. Don't you fucking take that from us. Don't you dare take that from us."
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Felonious Falafel. If you have ever worked in a like in a shop or anything close to it,
Oh yeah.
definitely recommend it because it will. He does TikToks of everything that we think
But
at the
see,
job site.
there's the problem. I don't TikTok. You can keep your Chinese spyware.
Oh no, you can see his shorts or whatever on YouTube. That's where I follow him.
Oh, okay.
He just uses TikTok to record it,
Yeah.
but then I think he publishes it on YouTube.
So where I got my CDL through, you have to do a week. No, 2 weeks. Thank you for standing on my head.
Oh, can you see that?
Oh yeah, I can see your foot right in my face.
I'm not casting a I'm not casting a shadow or anything here. This is funny.
Yeah, you are for me.
Oh, I can see yours.
That's funny. Anyway, so I'm out there with. Uh, I didn't actually spend the full 2 weeks with him because of how schedules worked out. I spent a week and like 5 days with him. But with my over the road trainer, right? He's a freaking TikToker, so he's sitting there over there in the passenger seat of the truck while I'm driving, recording TikToks. Absolutely ridiculously stupid TikToks, and I'm like, oh God, help me. Who am I being paired with here?
Yeah, don't you love that? You always end up getting put under the training instruction of someone that's a bigger idiot than you. It's like I'm the one here. I'm the trainee. That's the
Well,
freaking normal one here. You're the dumbass.
it also didn't help that I've been around trucking my entire life. My dad was a truck driver since the age of 17 in the military, so. Oh, it's you. I'm like trying to figure out what vehicle's running down here so I can turn it off. It was you driving around behind me. um, so I've been around trucking since I was a 2-year-old is when I went for my first ride in the semi truck. So, um, and I've driven them as a teenager and stuff. Are you trying to climb over the fence?
I was thinking about it and then I stopped and then I started doing it.
And then you almost
But I
got
know it.
stuck.
Well, it's gonna get stuck if I go past the back cats.
You can do it. You can do it. Get stuck. Get stuck. Whoa. Nice. You're getting hung up on your steps on the left side. That's
And
why it's going all flaky. Yeah, you're stuck.
come on, come on. Oh, did I just break the fence?
No. I was messing with you. I sold it out from underneath of you.
Oh, damn it. I was like, yeah, I can fix that. I'm just gonna go grab the telehandler and just lift my ass end up a little bit.
Well, we do like to play practical jokes, just FYI. So if you come on here and find your tractor on the roof of a building, just drive off. Don't get pissed. There. I've been meaning to do that. So thank you for the prompt.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I don't want to do it. And that's going to take more time than what it's worth right this minute.
What, were you going to go and put my tractor on the roof?
No, I was going to go grab the blue Case IH and stick it up on a roof somewhere.
Oh, and I would get blamed because I do that to him at least once a month. So I would totally get blamed.
No, all you'd have to do is be like, no, our new buddy Will came in here and I mentioned the whole thing to him and he was just like, oh, the blue one stands out. I'm just going to grab that one and stuck it on a roof.
Actually, you grab the telehandler. I'll grab the tractor. I know exactly where to put it. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be semi-difficult with this mechanism, but we'll try it.
There's a really big heavy weight up by the farmhouse. You're going to need it.
Put it on the ass end of this?
Yeah.
Like how this is a normal thing. Big heavy weight up by the farmhouse. Okay, so I'm heading up to the farmhouse.
Yes, I am parked right by the weight right now. And because you don't have a 3-point, you'll have to go around to the far side of the weight, the side that I'm on. And then there's a pin hitch that should attach to the back of the telehandler. Yes. All right. Just let me get spun around here, and then you can follow me. I know exactly where to go.
Here we come to wreck your day.
Damn it! That is so funny because I sing that sometimes when I'm messing with people. Here I come to wreck your day. Oh shit! Can I remove this fence? I forgot this fence was here. I think this is the one that we had problems removing. Apparently not, or it got fixed in the update. Oops, wrong direction.
It was a 50-50. Oh man, you're playing with fire. Driving down the train tracks.
I can see on the map that the train ain't coming yet. Alright, right up the shovel. I can't. I tried once already driving it up here, but I can't. Or you're gonna just try pushing? It won't work. You gotta lift the front end up. That is a big bag handler, though, so you have straps.
Yeah, you definitely...
Sorry, I just smacked the microphone because I had an insect fly right in my eyeball.
I don't know if straps are gonna help. Pretty much need, like forks.
No. Put it over the hood and strap it and lift up.
Everything's a slight leg for me, so bear with me here.
Yep, no problem. You should be able to lift me up.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, you're not. I think you're going to have to be on the other side of me because of the way the terrain is.
Hold on a second.
Yep, I'm just getting lined back up. Just getting lined back up. Are you going to go over the top?
I'm going bigger going home, damn it.
Whatever works. Can you lift it? Or is it too heavy?
You're going to have to go forward.
I am dragging you.
Yeah, well, I'm also pushing.
Hey, there we go. We're doing it. Push. Extend your boom. Yes! That was definitely a two-person job.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna be pissed about that one.
Well, we'll come back next time to find both of our tractors like up top of the silo or something.
That's
Oh,
a the fact that you can almost run out. Oh no, no,
nice job.
I forgot to turn the four-way steer off.
I
It's a little
never do.
sensitive with it's a little sensitive with like 5,000 pounds on the ass. She got that junk in her trunk.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
The fact that you're running faster than this thing can drive is stupid.
Yes, but it's a video game. Um, so I just had a really funny thunk. Can't do it because this is crossplay, so you can actually play. But if this was on the PC, there's a helicopter mod that I can get that has straps on the bottom to be like a
Oh,
crane,
nice.
sort of. You could pick it up, pick something up, and put it inside the giant boot that's over here in the northwest corner of the
Oh,
sandbox.
wow.
That would be great. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
I always messed with the mods that were like, um, you get like you just grab a seeder or a mower or something, and it takes out like half the fucking map. Like that's it's working with 927 meters.
But you don't have those kind of mods on console.
No, when I had 19 for my laptop.
Ah, I see. All right. So we can't harvest anything. We've planted everything. Everything's as fertilized as it can be right now. I actually wasted some fertilizer because I wasn't paying attention on the one field and it didn't put any down. Apparently, we've already fertilized it at this growth state. Damn it. So, I don't know. I think that's a good time to end the stream.
All right, let me jump out of here.
All right, everybody. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And as always, I will see you on the next one.